Hey everyone, and welcome back to Legally Teaching Engineer Sports. I'm Dylan here with Sam and Max Loga. We've made it all the way to episode 95, preview in Paris. That's right, today will be Thursday, July 25th, our last episode in the month of July. Oh, that's not good, Max, is it?
That's awful.
Why is
I'll,
that awful?
I'll give it to you blunt. That's awful. Why is it awful? Because that means school is right around the corner. That means I have to go back to work, essentially.
Let's get those teachers back in class. I'm all right with it. Sam, what are we doing tonight? What are we previewing about Paris?
Paris, the city of love, the city of lights, the city of the Olympics. It should be a good one. They crammed every sport imaginable into Paris and its surrounding areas, as far out as Fahidi, somewhere is where surfing's happening. So it should be a good one.
Amen to that. So, yes, we will be welcoming in the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris, France, by doing kind of our general tidbits, ins and outs. Max has a good quick hitters. Sam's got some things might want to think about, and I've got some sports you want to keep your eyes on. So we'll do that. We'll do a woo off. We're gonna do a round table, and we're gonna do Sam's Cool Talk presented by Modelo. So with that, boys, let's get it going with episode 95 of Legally Teaching Engineer Sports preview in Paris. So part of me was hoping that you'd play Taylor Swift, that Paris song,
Yeah, so I'm going to close with that one.
or
Well,
Chainsmokers Paris song.
that's going to bring it close with that. That way, in case we run out of time, I wanted to get that in.
That's fair. All right. How many times do you think you'll hear that song over under is set at 176 times and a half? It's gonna be over and under for either of you.
I'm going to go under, unless NBC is playing it every time they go to a commercial and they come back from one.
Will you not be watching on the cock?
I will have the cock on too.
Sam?
Yeah, I'll be on Peacock for it. And I am curious. I don't know how much commercial breaks will occur or not occur. It'll be interesting. I think this might be the first time it's been streamed.
I would
So
agree. I would agree.
this will be. I'm curious if the Peacock can handle what's about to get thrown at it. So be prepared for a little bit of slowdown, I would think, out the gate.
All right, so I think I sense Sam taking the under on that as well. Yeah, it's a little odd. Usually, so the Olympics are on the NBC networks, always, forever, and always. But it's usually like cable, MSNBC, the Weird Off, USA Network, NBC itself. So that's like during the day. So this isn't the first time that the Olympics will be on during the day, right? Because obviously France is 6 hours ahead than the United States. But we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. We'll get to the Olympics in a bit. Before we get to the round table, I think, Max, you wanted to remind everyone about something?
Yeah, the University of Michigan 2023-2024 national champions.
That's right. And Ryan Day has lost the last 3 games against the University of Michigan. That's right, third base, Ryan Day. Woo, woo, woo. And with that, before you can get to the round table, I think we should do the woo off. Who wants to start?
I'm going to go.
All right. Hit us with the woo off presented by Loga New. Woo! It gets people going.
I wanted to go first this week, fellas, because not much has happened. I'm going to take it. Sammy yelled at us for using the Tigers, but I'm going to hit it off with the Tigers. Tigers are giving me something. They're giving me enjoyment. Okay, they're giving me enjoyment in these dog days where there's not much sports going on. So the Tigers for being 12-6 in the month of July, one of the best teams in baseball right now. Their pitching's pitching, they're hitting, they're playing well. I'm going to give a woo to the Detroit Tigers and bring me some enjoyment.
8-4. Good stuff.
Solid. I'll take that.
Sam.
We're talking about it tonight. My woo moment is the Olympics starting. It's the greatest sporting event in the world. It happens once every 4 years. As the great history teacher once said, when the Olympics happen, you sit down, you shut up, and you watch them. So that's what we're going to do. Woo!
7-6. It's a great year for America, maybe. Who is that history teacher?
Crazy Web.
Shout out to Mr. Webb.
Nice. All right, I like that. My Alani new woo moment is betting on horses. This weekend, Max was around and we put not much money on 3 separate horse races, and combined we got the right horse. And no time, Max was it the favorite, was it? So it was pretty good odds each time.
Yep.
So we're talking like the 3rd or 4th best horse, and we hit it each time. So yeah, we built our bankroll in the sports betting world via the horsies, and that, let me tell you, that feeling of watching your horse that you picked, you bet on to win, just come from the back or just maintain that lead, that is some adrenaline kick. Woo! Right,
yep, 9-6 for sure. That's a 9-6 right there. I'll give it to you.
That was something. So yeah, good woo off, boys, presented by Lonnie New. Woo! It gets the people going. All right, let's get to the round table. I think the first thing we must talk about, Sam, you texted the group chat Saturday night. You were hot. I couldn't believe you were watching it, but you said, "You guys watching this game? It's awesome." The WNBA All-Star game. Sam texted us and said he couldn't take his eyes away from it. He was glued to it. USA, WNBA All-Stars. So obviously the WNBA All-Stars beat Team USA. Thoughts, Sam? We'll let you kick it off since you were so excited about it.
I saw. Yeah. It was interesting to say the least. I love the idea of it, the USA getting to play the All-Stars, but it makes you question, did they pick the right players?
I absolutely think they did. What does Team USA have to prove to anybody playing the WNBA All-Stars who are jealous of them?
Did you hear Diana? She seemed pretty upset.
I did not hear Diana. I did not watch any of this game, but I'm just saying, in my head as an athlete, why am I going to go try and roll an ankle when I'm going to Paris in 3 days to play for something that actually matters?
So a petition got started. So if Team USA wins gold, the All-Star team that just beat them will actually take their gold medals. And
I think then they actually play a game. And if they want to do that, then they actually play.
Now we can be talking about something. What if USA sent 2 teams?
Yeah, what's really stopping you from sending more than 1 team, honestly? You think about like curling in the Winter Olympics, you can have multiple teams. Swimming, multiple people. Why can't we send more than 1 team?
Yeah, come on. I think we're on something here. I
agree with that. You get an A and B team for NBA and WNBA, or sports are like that. And then you like play a mini series before you go, and whoever wins that series gets to go.
No, there's qualifying. They go around, they play other countries. If the B squad beats out South Korea for that last spot, they get it. No South Korea basketball.
Yeah, no South Sudan. F that.
All right, I can get behind that.
Same for soccer. Same for 3-on-3 basketball. Can't wait for 3-on-3 basketball. All right, good stuff.
My question is, why is 3-on-3 basketball and normal basketball? What's the point of that?
We'll delve further into that, and I think amateurism might have something to do with it, but I'm not positive. Max, you texted the group. I know you texted the group about this one. It's a good one. Netflix coming out with new documentaries. You got Max saw it. Sam, did you see this? Maybe.
I did. If it lines up with the fall purchase of Netflix for me, I'll definitely watch it.
Max, go ahead, take it away. You're a true American hero.
What are we talking about?
You texted the group about Connor Stallings, the documentary about Connor Stallings, true American hero, a Marine. The untold story of his Michigan sign stealing incident.
That's awesome. Wow. Can you tell me about it, Dylan?
Essentially, it's going to be a documentary about Connor Stallings and the sign stealing endeavor at the University.
I must have been sleep texting because that's awesome. This is news to me, and I'm so excited for this, actually. When's it coming out?
August 20-something. 26th or 7th, I think is correct. You sent the link, so I'm unsure now. Maybe a bot had your phone.
Oh, gosh. Maybe I had to delete it. Dang, that's awesome. I'm really excited for that.
So strap in for that. And then you also, Max, texted about the fact that Jim Leland's in the Hall of Fame.
I did actually send this one in. I did send this text. I will verify this text has been sent by me. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's exciting stuff. I mean, he was our dad's favorite player, his favorite Tiger when he was in the dugout smoking his cigarettes. Dylan and I heard some funny stories from Saturday on Tigers Live. Johnny King got called numbnuts by him. And he goes, yeah, only two people in my life call me that. What do you say lovingly? It was my father and Jim Leland. So
Yep.
Jim Leland's a legend.
Yeah. Congrats to Jimmy James, manager of many teams, won a World Series title with the Marlins. Actually, I think Miguel Cabrera was on that team. Might have been the year before Mickey. But then came over to the Tigers, made them relevant again, took them to 2 World Series. Didn't win a game in either, but that's all right. Won 2 AL pennants. Still cool. Yeah, good stuff. Congrats to Jim Leland. Sam, what do you got for the roundtable?
I mean, the only sporting event I watched this past week was the Open. What was the golfing that just occurred? Don't know what it's called. Where they're on the coastline. I had that on for a couple hours. Hannah and I had a good laugh over a couple of the people struggling with the bunkers and the wind and the rain. So yeah, it was a good one. That's all I really got though. It's been a slow week.
Doesn't it make you feel good when you see them hit into a bunker and then they got to take like 3 shots to get out? Maybe they're like, hey, they're one of us.
One dude hit it in the bunker and then the sand flew at him and he ran away from the sand. It was just pure class.
I love
it. Sam, who won the Open?
Honestly, couldn't tell you.
Max.
Xander Schauffele.
My boy.
Come from behind, win, I guess, technically. So,
yeah, he was down 2 shots, like the 10th or 9th.
Yeah.
Then went up like 4 shots in 4 holes.
Yep. Pretty legendary. So shout out to Xander. Sweet name.
Yeah. It was a sweet name. And Sam picked him to win the not US Open. So wasn't the Masters. What's the other one?
I don't know.
There's the Open, the US Open, the Masters, and
PGA Championship or whatever.
Maybe, must be. Yeah, I think that sounds right. So you picked him to win that. So that's his boy. Hell yeah. Max touched on the Tigers. Give me a little more about the Tigers. It was your woo moment. You got anything else to say about them?
Yeah, they're currently 6 games back in the wild card. It's going to be probably their only hope there because as they sit in their division, they're like 11 games back. But on the bright side, in the wild card, it's Kansas City and it's the Twins, who are both in their division, so they're going to play them a lot, so they can jump ground quick in the wild card, which is sweet. Their pitching is looking good. I've heard rumors that they're going to keep Skubal. He's not going anywhere. I've heard some rumors that they're going to trade him off, but they came out and said it's going to take a lot, and they're not going to do it. So that's sweet. He's going to stay home. Other than that, anything else done?
Yeah, no, I think you hit on everything. I'm watching them live right now, so it's Tuesday night. I got them on my phone actually while we're doing this podcast. Trailing the Guardians 1-0, but they're all right. They're comeback cats lately. I wouldn't be so quick as you are to say goodbye to the AL Central. The Guardians are vulnerable. They don't have a pitcher outside the top 2. Their hitting has started to stumble a bit. Tigers have their game 2 of 4 with the Guardians right now. Have Twins this weekend and then 2 more against the Guardians. So this could be about a 4.5 or come next Wednesday. Never say never. MLB trade deadline is the 30th, next Tuesday at 6 p.m. They have to keep Taylor Skubal. If they're going to get rid of anyone, it can only be, in my opinion, Mark Canha maybe. There's a bat that can be replaced there. He might have a birthday in February. I think it's Valentine's Day. But they can get rid of that. Don't need that stuff. We don't need Mark Canha, but I think the Tigers, as the we as and the Tigers, got to keep Skubal. And I'd like to see him add, a veteran bat. And they do probably need to add another starting pitcher because they only have 3, I think, right now. They lost Reese Olson again. Mize is already on the DL. And Kenta is in the bullpen. So
they've already been doing a bullpen day with Kenta. Yep.
Yeah, Tuesday is a potluck day, so that means you kind of bring your whatever you can. Bring your own food, kind of bring your own pitches and see how it works out. So 2 pilots in a week's not ideal, but that's what they're operating with right now. But yeah, they're hot. Okay, I'm enjoying watching them as well. So hopefully good things ahead. Sam, today's Tuesday, July 23rd. What is the first day of? I'll give you a hint. It involves a football.
Training day?
Yeah.
First day of training camp for the Lions. That's correct. Good job. Over under 12 wins, 12 and a half wins for the Tiger or Lions this year.
Over.
Over.
Ooh, so that means a 13-4 record at a minimum.
Yep.
All right, I like
Doable.
that.
I've got a gripe with Lions. So as they do training camp, right? It's a sweet affair. It's free for everybody to go. And today was the first day tickets came out, right? So training camp started. They're not on the field till Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It started, and tickets were sold out within minutes. I went on their website to endeavor to try to go this weekend because it's free. It'd be cool to see. Nope, instantly out. Called the box office today, 12. Just get automated, hung up, called again, just automated. So Lions, maybe, release them day by day, like release Friday today. What'd you say?
Eternity now.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
That's a good Serenity now.
Oh,
There
it
you
is
go.
Serenity. It is a Serenity now moment. It is a
Yeah.
Serenity now. So just wish they would have held some tickets back somewhere, let people have another chance at them. But I understand it's free and it's a family environment. So I'm sure they were snatched up quick.
No, it's not the families. It's
The crazies.
shitbag fans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lions. It's a tough situation. I love the Lions, but as soon as they got even semi good, all those tickets went up 190,000%, and it's unfortunate. So
Yeah, it's absurd. I was looking to go watch them play the Colts in Indy, and it's like right now nobody knows. It's like $200 a ticket just to get in the door.
and that's not Colts fans.
No,
That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, any home game, Sam, there's no way it's under that. I haven't even really looked because I don't even bother looking at this point right now.
Yeah.
Can't.
Tough. Yeah. Sam, anything else?
2 weeks until the Premier League. I'm excited. Fulham's now got the opening game against Man United. Should be a good one.
Wow. Bold move there. See how that pans out for the Cottages.
It's the
I'm
Cottage.
excited for that. I didn't know. We're sticking with our teams, right? Fulham, Brentford, and whoever Max has.
Of course. Until they get
Absolutely.
relegated.
Brighton.
All right, we might have to up the ante. 2 weeks. All right, we're gonna have to figure out a loser bat for that. We're gonna have to go head to head. Like the winner gets something, the loser has to do something, and the middle person maybe gets to decide what the loser has to do. Otherwise, the loser gets nothing, or the middle person gets nothing. Maybe we do that. I think we gotta do something. It's a long season. Gotta make it worth it.
Let's do it. Yeah, it's got it. And it reflects we have no power over, and I love it.
And Wenzel Perez just hit a home run to go up 2-1 in the Guardians, and I love Detroit Tigers baseball. You move. Max, do you have anything else?
No, that's all for the roundtable.
All right, well, I have something else. Sam, we played college football 25, and it is electric. It is badass. We did pull a jersey shirt out of a bag and play with that team. I was 4-0 until Max finally had me pick up like North Texas, and he got like Ohio State or something, I think.
I had Northwestern. It's not like I was running out there at the best team in the land, all right?
Felt like Ohio State when I had North Texas. Whatever. So it's a great game. We finally started Dynasty. We started basically as a unit. Coach Thang out there was my coach. I'm a head coach now. Coach Thang. The University of Tulane Green Wave. We are 2-0. Highly anticipated third game at home. We host some powerhouse team from the SEC. Sam, you've heard of them, the Alabama Crimson Tide. So that's coming up. A little nervous. I've been on the sticks. Haven't been on the sticks since Saturday night. Got to get some practice in before I pick up back for that game. But it's a great game. I enjoyed it. I think it's sweet. But I'm open to find a different team potentially in the future. Max, who would you play with? You played with a little bit with the different teams.
Yeah. I think I would stick with that mid-major because I would like that fact like you can build them up into a sweet dynasty. Honestly, I would go with like a UTEP or UNLV. Would
Hmm.
be kind of sweet, something like that.
You did say UTEP, yeah.
I did, yeah.
All right, good stuff. So yeah, we recommend it. It's cool, very highly detailed. Uh, Defenses aren't that good, but they will pick you off. They are good enough to pick you off. So I learned that pretty quickly. Um, all right, boys, let's get to the main segment of episode 95 of Legally Teaching Engineer Sports, previewing Paris. So we're going to talk about the Olympic Games, of course. But before we get to the main Olympic Games, just a quick Max did a strain out. My only strain out was just the fact that you guys see the new sponsor for Alani Woo or Woo.
Like, who's the sponsor for Alani?
Yeah,
No, I have not.
it's Brittany Mahomes. I can't stand Brittany Mahomes, so just throwing it out of that.
Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah, but regardless, shout out to one of our GHL, our longtime listener, LTS listener, and an avid Alani drinker, Christina Paglia. Happy birthday! She turns 30 on Monday, July 29th. So if you know her, send her a text and say happy birthday. All right, with that, let's get to the main entree here. Preview in Paris. Max, I want you to give me a couple quick hitting tidbits, something that intrigues you about the Olympics over in Paris.
All right. So the U.S. has the biggest delegation at 592 members shipped across the pond, which is massive. They are sponsored. All their clothes are sponsored by Ralph Lauren. My sweatshirt is Ralph Lauren of old. But they're opening. Yes, question, Dylan.
No, I hear this answer. Keep going. I was going to speak on this as well.
Okay, yes. So they're opening ceremony blazer. Have either of you dove into how much one of those would cost an average soul?
Not cough. I know what it looks like, though.
Okay, you know what it looks like? Yeah, it looks nice. I like it. They usually go with like a blue blazer. It's a classy look. I like it. Take a guess on how much one. It's like a suit blazer, Sam, with the patch, like this patch, and then the U.S. Simple. How much do you think it would cost?
1,500.
Not bad. Dylan?
$450.
$990. Okay, so times that by 592 members. Who the hell knows? Finally, we're just gonna go to the jeans. They have blue jeans.
Yeah.
They're wearing blue jeans.
I was just going to say, but they're saving money on the pants. So
Saving money on the pants. Dylan, how much are the pants?
what a stupid ass look.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How much are the pants?
I have no idea.
$450. Okay, $450. So don't be saying they're saving money. I mean, they are.
They look stupid though.
So their combined opening ceremony outfit, just like a top and pants, is $1,500 a person. So
can you give me a comparative on what Uganda's rolling out in?
I did see Mongolia. Mongolia is rolling out in some very detailed, like Asian looking outfits. So they're pretty sweet looking too. Another tidbit.
What nation do you think has the least amount of intercourse?
Least amount of what?
Intercourse.
Definitely one of the Koreans.
No, I don't know. Really? Why? What's your thought behind that?
I feel like they're so strict and like now that like they're out of their element, they're just gonna shut it down. Like
Saying which nation has the most?
Oh, come on.
Probably like Sweden or something.
Close.
Do you have an answer?
Close, like you have a number in front of you.
Yes, I do.
And Max, the correct answer was China because they can only have one child per family.
Didn't say have child. You said have intercourse.
It's Netherlands is number one.
Oh, snaps to them.
Yeah. All right, Max, that was some good stuff. You got us warmed up. Save some for later. Sam, give me something.
Something unique about the Olympics that I'm looking forward to?
Sure.
Or just newsworthy moments. I watched a video today. Saw USA's headquarters in Paris. Have you guys seen it? Where they're like base camped up. It's like a Roman type statue, and everybody says it looks like a frat house, which it does, because they put a giant U and S and A between the columns of it, and it literally just looks like they built a frat house for the USA in Paris. So if you get
does the basketball team stay there?
I assume it's just like probably just a checkpoint, a meeting area. I doubt the basketball team's staying anywhere near the Olympic Village.
I would agree. I would agree.
Yeah,
Nice. All right, that's a good one.
who's the basketball's got to be the biggest names, right? At this Olympic thing, because soccer's nobody's for men. The women took some names, but not the big ones.
Katie Ledecky. She won't
Okay.
be probably,
Yeah, there's a couple of big swimmers. Like
You ever
Kate-
heard of
Yeah,
Snoop
but they're
Dogg?
staying at the Olympic Village.
You ever heard of Snoop Dogg? He's a US guy.
he's
not
gonna be in Paris.
competing.
You ever heard of Al Michaels?
Some people say Snoop Dogg is competing. He is carrying the torch right now, which makes no sense of any relevance of how he got his hands or in this pod of him carrying the Olympic torch. I don't get it.
It's Snoop Dogg.
I feel like me and a Snoop cam.
He's probably.
I'm actually kind of looking. I'm looking forward to him being on a mic. That's one of my things I am looking forward to. Like just here, I hope we need him on like the breakdancing. Snoop Dogg commenting on breakdancing would be great, or like sport climbing. It's a new event. I don't know, or you just put him behind the big fat white dudes from Eastern Europe shooting pistols. Like, that'd be some good commentary. So I'm looking forward to Snoop. Do either of you know who's carrying the flag for the United States? I will.
Yes.
Sam. Take a guess.
I'm trying to think of a big name outside of. I don't know who.
Whatever name you're thinking, just say it because it's going to be the name.
LeBron James.
There you go.
So stupid.
Yeah.
Max, give me some more insight.
All right. I don't know who came up with these numbers, but the U.S. is projected to take first in medal count with 112. They broke it down: 39 golds, 32 silver, 41 bronze. In second place, they broke it down for China. China's gonna have 86, and they've projected with 34 golds, 27 silver, and 25 bronze. Speaking of medals, did you guys see what's unique about these medals?
Mm-mm.
No. So they took a piece of the Eiffel Tower, chopped it right off, melted that down, put it inside the medals. So each medal has a piece of the Eiffel Tower, like glued or put into each medal. So that's pretty sweet.
Seems a couple comments on that. Seems unstabilizing.
I don't know what they did to the Eiffel Tower to get this piece.
Second, I think they're lying.
I saw pictures.
How
it
can
does
you
look
call
like
them out on that? For every single medal, how can you call them out on that?
Well, it could be like a very small piece of metal, right? Like
It
just
is.
an itty bitty piece that's covered in gold and silver and.
It's a little rectangle that's stamped in the middle, and then it's got like Paris and the Olympic, and then it's gold.
Our Loga Olympics trophy has a very small sliver of wood from the redwood forest out in California. So
In reality, they probably renovated the Eiffel Tower like 10 years ago and just had this scrap metal lying around, and we're like,
What are we gonna do?
"Ooh, we could put that in metals to get rid of it." Yes.
they didn't know it was coming that long ago, so that would check out. Yeah, quickly. Where's 2028 Summer Olympics? Los Angeles, guys, come on.
I thought it was in the US.
Yep.
Hmm.
All right, good stuff. Let's go to what events are we looking forward to? I'm gonna throw a couple out there. I kind of mentioned breakdancing as a new event, and then also sport climbing. I'm also Max. You kind of dropped on this surfing. I'm excited to see what surfing looks like in the Olympics. Also, the fact that they get to stay on a cruise ship, and where will this cruise ship be based, Max?
Tahiti, which is 9,765 miles away, which makes no sense. But I guess you got to find some water with some waves. So like, it's got to be there.
I'm fairly confident France is a landlocked country.
It is.
There's a river going through it. They're going to be on it.
This is very true, but
They actually do touch a sea. France does touch a sea.
They do.
They do.
I'm geographically unintelligent. But that's sweet. Okay. So two other of my favorites, honestly, are handball. I love handball. Handball's a great game. If you've never watched handball, watch that game. It's essentially we played it growing up. We made kind of a slightly different rule set, but it's basically soccer with lacrosse and basketball. I don't. It's badass. You throw the ball into the goal, so it's more like soccer and lacrosse, I'd say. That's a good one. And I'm also really looking forward to 3-on-3 basketball. USA brings out uh, 4 dudes, but really only one that matters. Jimmer Fredette. Looking to him to win gold this year for the U.S. 3-on-3 team. They did not qualify for the 2020 Japan Olympics. That's the first time that 3-on-3 basketball was at. USA did not qualify, and some countries you would never have guessed were in it who won. I think Serbia might have been first place. I think fourth place was like Belgium. Second place was Russia. So yeah, looking to the U.S. to kind of figure that one out. I'm really looking forward to that. Sam, what are you looking forward to?
Oh, my top one for sure is skateboarding.
Ooh.
Absolutely love skateboarding. I believe it was a new addition last year into the Olympics. So this will be the second year that it's a thing. The men's is fantastic and the women's is just as good. It's one of those sports where there is no drop off at all between the two. It's equally good to watch. That'll be an early one too, Saturday. Wake up, watch it, 6 a.m. I'll be done by noon. So that's a good one. And then, yeah, handball. Had a couple others listed. I'll pull it back up. Trampoline. Generally, no idea what that involves, but I'm excited to find out. And that's what the Olympics are about. And then you got your fencing is a classic. I like watching fencing. I
That's
guess
good.
I guess I'll watch breakdancing because I'm curious about
I want to
that.
see other judges in this shit. I want to see what's going to go into the judging.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Go.
Last thing was surfing. I like watching surfing as well. Surfing competitions are always pretty neat to watch. It's a very interesting sport where it's time based and also competitor based, and it's a very weird organizational situation, and it's a fun one.
I like it. I hope there's a shark attack too during surfing. Nobody died, but hopefully there's a shark attack. That'd be cool. Max, before we get to your events, if you are listening still, you gotta go to https://olympics.com/Paris-2024/schedule/grid. That'll take you to the whole schedule with every event and what day they're on. You can click on the event itself and the date and find the times and the website or this channel. That is the best website you can actually have for the Paris Olympics. Utilize that. Max, what are your events you're looking for?
Speaking of that awesome website, I had questions before this show of things I've never heard of and wanted refreshers. So if you go click events, all the events pop up. You click on your event. They give you like a 2-minute tutorial about the event, what the judges look for, how it came to be. I watched 3 of them, which found me my newest, greatest Olympic event, the modern pentathlon. Okay. In this event, you have fencing, you have equestrian, you have swimming, and then you have race shooting. Okay.
What?
And it is an elimination round. So everybody plays everybody in fencing.
Let's go. This is sweet.
You go to equestrian. Okay. Then the highest seed plays the lowest seed in fencing right after equestrian. You win, you move on. You win, you make it to swimming. Swimming seeds you for the race shooting. And we're not talking like rifles. We're talking like Barney Stinson laser gun. It's a laser pistol. They shoot at a target. They got to knock 5 of them down before they continue. It's a 300-meter run. It is awesome. That's my new event, and I'm excited to watch it. It starts on Thursday.
You sold that very well.
Wait, like this Thursday?
Yes, this Thursday, because it's
25th.
Yes, because it's over 6 days. They give them a day in between.
Okay, that's sick. Yeah. Definitely gonna be watching that. But that brings me to my point, though, real quick. I don't like how games begin before the opening ceremony. If you're gonna do that, just move the open ceremony before the games. I don't understand why they do that.
My only point, so games begin, but no medals are handed out.
Yeah, but still, it forces you to miss out on the opening ceremony sometimes because you have games happening technically, essentially, and they're elsewhere, and that's annoying because you don't get to walk in if you're participating in a game.
I don't know about that. I think they might clear out the Friday so that everyone can attend. You might have to have had a qualifying event or participate. You think they won't be there? Like you don't
There's
think
a
the soccer
soccer
game?
game, France versus Colombia. There's a handball game. There's a soccer game, soccer, rugby. All these occur on the day, maybe not at the exact time, but still, they're happening on the day. So I don't know where they
Yeah,
are.
that makes it tough. That makes it tough. That is kind of horse shit. You're right. I agree with you. You convinced me. That's either way. Even if you can attend, you probably won't want to because you just ran 11 miles playing soccer, right? So
Yeah.
that's
I,
tough. Yeah.
Anyways, Max, what else are you looking forward to?
So I'm also looking for a canoeing. This is like solemn canoeing. They entered a new event. It's like race canoeing. So 4 guys will drop into the river and they got to race through gates. That looked pretty sweet on this video. One we haven't hit on very much, neither of you said it, was volleyball.
Ooh.
But I'm going to get more specific. Men's volleyball. You don't really get to watch that. And men's volleyball, if you've never watched it, they crank the shit out of the ball. And it is
Beach
awesome.
or normal?
Normal.
Oh.
I want to see those guys go up 6 feet above the net and thunder pound that ball. So I'm excited to watch that. And then I also did write down trampoline because that's just, I can't imagine what that's going to look like. So I'm excited for that.
A boring yet thrilling one is sailing. It's kind of boring, but it has its moments where it's thrilling. I've sat down. That's a good one to sit down and kind of just vibe with. So keep your eyes peeled for that.
I like that. Also, sand volleyball, the view, it's going to be played right in front of the Eiffel Tower. So that looks pretty sweet to at least take in via your TV. So I'm sure that'll be pretty cool to watch as well. Yeah, good stuff. Any other thoughts, either of you, regarding the Olympics? We'll talk about it as it goes on. It's about 2.5 weeks. It's a sprint, so take it in while you can. Hopefully, you have Peacock. If you don't, make sure you're watching NBC prime time. They'll reboot everything. You'll watch everything on record. So that'll still be cool. Any other final thoughts from either of you?
Try to watch it live if you can. It's only a 6-hour thing. Looks like the earliest thing, 6 a.m. So it's not bad at all.
Tune in 7:30 Friday for the opening ceremony on NBC. Make sure you see that. It's going to be going down the river. It's pretty cool. So tune in for that.
It's a good one. Good point, Max. And my last point is just enjoy it all. It's the Olympics. It only happens, like Sam and Max both said, every 4 years for the summer, and the summer are by far head and shoulders the best Olympic Games. So make sure you tune in and watch. And there's going to be some just shit that just happens, right? Like New Zealand's going to fly a drone over Canada soccer practice or vice versa, right? Weird shit's going to happen. So just take it all in when you can. Good stuff, boys, for preview in Paris. All right, Sam's Cooler Talk, presented by Modelo. Sam, 5 questions, 30 seconds. Here we go. Who is playing a Little League Classic this year?
I have no idea.
Ooh, you had the answer earlier. It's the Detroit Tigers and New York Yankees. Who is playing in Ireland this year in college football? Florida?
No clue.
Florida State and Georgia Tech. How many times have the Olympic Games been in Paris?
3.
That's absolutely. It will be the 3rd. Correct. Good job. Who has the best record in MLS?
The Seattle Sounders.
Inter Miami. Who has the worst?
FC Charlotte.
New England. And who won the 2024 Loga Olympics?
I don't recall.
Got him. All right, good job, boys. Episode 95, Legal Detention Sports Preview in Paris. Our quote from Mia Hamm. I am building a fire every day I train. I add more fuel. At just the right moment, I like the match. Amen, Mia. Away with everything that's